Hello, Tuklas! Welcome back sa isa na namang pag-aaral ng aralin sa mathematics. Kung kayo ay tatanungin ko sa mga nakita niyong expression, alin ang may relasyon sa bawat isa? Alin ang gagamitin niyo para malaman niyo ang sagot? To answer the question a while ago, we will be using the laws of exponent. Specifically, we will be working with simplifying algebraic expression gamit ang mga ito. Alamin muna natin ang mga laws of exponents. Ang unang laws of exponent ay product of powers. So, a raised to m times a raised to n, which will be equal to a raised to m plus n. Kung mapapansin nyo, parehas ng base. So, kapag parehas ng base, kinokopya na lang ang base at ina-add ang exponent. Yan yung product of a power. The next one is power of a product. Like this. Quantity a, b raised to m, that will be equal to a raised to m, b raised to m. Yung m, yung exponent na m, i-distribute natin sa a, kaya naging a raised to m, at yung m na ito, i-distribute din sa b. Kaya a raised to m, b raised to m. Because of that quantity, ibig sabihin, ang exponent na m ay para kay a at kay b. The next one is power of a power. So if we have a raised to m raised to n, therefore, that will be equal to a raised to m times n. So, i-distribute lang uli natin ito dito, si m at n. So, ito times lang. And we have this. The next one is product of a quotients. If we have quantity a over b raised to m, then we have a raised to m and b raised to m. Distribute si m kay a at kay b. At ito yung magiging sagot. The next one is quotient of powers. Like this one. A raised to m over a raised to n, that will be equal to a raised to m minus n. If m is greater than 0 and a is not equal to 0. Okay, let's have the next one. Okay, same with the quotient of powers. We have a raised to m over a raised to n equals a raised to n minus m. Dito naman, less than ang n. So, aalamin natin sa mga halimbawa kung paano i-apply ang laws of exponent. One at a time, alamin natin ang mga laws of exponents. Sa product of powers, let's start with an example first. D raised to 5 times d raised to 3. Mapapansin, same tayo ng base, kaya kokopyahin lang ang same base at i-add ang exponent like this. Therefore, that will be that. Then, after that, i-add na natin ang 5 plus 3, that becomes d raised to 8. Therefore, d raised to 5 times d raised to 3 is equal to d raised to 8. Let's have another one. X raised to 4 times x raised to 6. Same base. Ano ang same base nila? X. Okay, therefore, add na lang natin ang exponent. Hence, the final answer is x raised to 10. Okay, that's all about the product of a powers. How about power of a product? Like this. Quantity xy raised to the second. Again, i-distribute siya to sa x at sa y gamit ito. Okay, therefore, it become x squared, y squared. Okay, let's have another one. DE raised to 5. So again, i-distribute si 5 kay D at kay E. Kaya magiging D raised to 5, E raised to 5. Okay, that's all about power of a product. Let's have the next one. Power of a power. An exponent and another exponent. Ito times lang, like these examples. B raised to 4 raised to 3. Therefore, i-multiply ang 4 at 3, kaya magiging b raised to 4 times 3, and that will be equal to b raised to 12. Okay? Next, y raised to 5 times 2. So we are going to rewrite it this manner. Kaya 5 times 2, kaya magiging y raised to 10. Okay, that's all about the power of a power. The next one is product of quotients, like these examples. If we have this quantity x over y raised to 3, so i-distribute lang natin si 3 kay x, si 3 kay y, kaya ito yung magiging sagot. Another one, quantity c over d raised to 8, i-distribute si 8 kay c, si 8 kay d, therefore ito yung ating magiging sagot. Okay, that's all about product of a quotient. The next one is quotient of a power. So we have two conditions. This is the first condition. This is the second condition. Greater than ang m sa n, less than ang m sa n. For instance, we have this one. X raised to 12 over x raised to 8. So ang m natin ay 12, ang n natin ay 8. So greater than ang ating m. So ito yung mangyayari dyan. So x raised to 12 minus 8. Copy the same base, by the way. Same base. Copy. Then 12 minus 8. So we have that. So pag minus ang 12 at 8, we will arrive with this x raised to 4. Okay? Let's proceed with the next one. Y raised to 5 divide y raised to 8. So ang m natin ay 5, ang n natin ay 8. Mas mababa si m. So ito ngayon ang ating susundin. So, copy the same base, then 5 minus 8, so we have this. So, pag may 5 minus 8, negative na yan, so kaya magiging y raised to negative 3. But we are going to work on with this. So, ito yun, magiging y over 1 over 3. Naging positive na to, so ito yung magiging rule natin. Okay na po? So, lalagyan ng 1 over ito, so magiging positive na ito. Okay, that's all about the laws of exponent. Kamato class. God bless us.